What was supposed to be a 4-hour train ride turned into a 6-hour endurance test of patience and questionable decision making. Delays, cargo trains, and a mystery stop outside Kingston for nearly 90 minutes. Was taking Via Rail to Toronto a huge mistake? Okay, so let's start at the beginning. I was super hyped for this trip, and I took Via Rail from Fallowfield Station just outside Ottawa Station in Barhaven, which is a suburban place of Ottawa. And I took the train all the way to Union Station in downtown Toronto. On paper, this should have been a smooth, relaxing 6-hour ride. I expected to sit back, relax, and enjoy a quiet, scenic ride on the train. But in reality, it was just waiting, and you guessed it, more waiting. But before we get into the chaos, let's talk about why I chose Via Rail in the first place. First, the cost. Compared to driving, gas, and parking, Via Rail seemed like a decent deal. And the comfort. There's no stress of driving, just sit and relax. And speed, which was supposedly faster than taking a bus. Supposedly. Sounds like a solid plan, right? Well, so, we depart from Fallowfield. All is well. The train is moving. I have my seat. It's pretty nice. Everything is going according to plan. For now. And then, we stop. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. For these giant cargo trains passing by that seem to never end. Well, why do Via Rail trains have to stop for freight trains? So this is actually something wild. In Canada, Via Rail doesn't own most of the tracks it runs on. Freight companies do. And since they own the tracks, guess who gets priority? Not us passenger trains, of course. Every time a big old freight train needs to pass, we just sat there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even 20 minutes at a time. Then, right before Kingston, we stop. And we don't move for almost 90 minutes. At this point, I'm wondering, did someone pull the emergency brake? Did the train just give up on life? Are we about to be rerouted through Narnia? To this day, I still don't fully know why we were stopped for so long. There was an announcement, and they said something along the lines of we were waiting for another passenger train ahead of us to move. Except the other passenger train moved in just 10 to 20 minutes of time, while we just still sat there waiting. I speculate that other trains, not just passenger trains, but most probably cargo trains, might have been blocking the way. Or there might have been mechanical issues, or maybe the conductor just wanted a snack break. Alright, so while we were stranded in the middle of nowhere, let's talk about what Via Rail is actually like inside. So, there were spacious seats, way better than economy class on a plane, especially in the legroom area. There's a lot of legroom for every single seat. And there was decent Wi-Fi access when it worked. But some of the not so good things on board was the snack cart. There was edible food, I guess, but it was extremely overpriced. And if you wanted water, you had to pay $3.50. And there was no water fountain, as this is one of the older Via Rail models. Also, the Wi-Fi wasn't that great in rural areas, and it did not allow you to play videos. And the bathrooms? Let's not talk about that. They probably weren't even as good as airplane washrooms or as clean. Bro, I could buy a whole meal at McDonald's for the price of this sandwich. 6 hours later, I finally made it to the final destination of Union Station. And Union Station Oh boy, that's a whole another mess. Finding my way out of Union Station was harder than finding a reliable Via Rail schedule. This place is a maze. So, after all that, was Via Rail worth it? If it was on time, yes, 4 hours is solid. With delays, not great. Compared to driving, probably less stressful, but not necessarily faster or as reliable. If you're considering taking Via Rail, here's my honest recommendation. Only do it if you have extra time to spare and you don't really care if you're late by an hour or two, because there's always a chance you'll be delayed. Or, just fly or drive. What do you think? Have you ever taken Via Rail? And was your experience better than mine? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe for more travel and transit chaos. Thank you for watching Urbanscape Owen.